Thanks to Bryant Grant for that truly inspirational message. Now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. The winners of the VIP parking spaces at the Mercantile Building. Let's find out who the lucky winners are.
In December of last year, after many months of careful and thoughtful planning, InMotion purchased a 20,000 square foot building at 23905 Mercantile Road in Beechwood. After 5 years at our Galaxy location, we were bursting at the seams. Classes were filled, our space was limited, and we knew that in order to continue to help people with Parkinson's disease feel better every day, we needed more space. Work began on the new building this April, and here we are in September, just about nearing completion. As many of you haven't seen the new space yet, we asked Coach Dan to give you a little preview.
Hi everyone, Coach Dan here at 23905 Mercantile Road in Beechwood, future home of InMotion. I'm standing here in the brand new parking lot of the Alan Goldberg Center for Parkinson's Wellness, named in memory of one of our 5 founders. For the next few minutes, I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of the new building. One of the things that as a coach I'm most excited about is the enhanced exercise and wellness spaces, a big difference from our current space. So let's head in and get started. Although the renovation is still in process, one of our first things you'll notice as you enter the building is the similarity the new lobby has to our Galaxy space, making all of us feel like we're home again. While we brought with us the water feature, donor wall, and the living room furniture, we made some necessary improvements with an extra seating area on your right, where clients can change shoes. And how about this? Check out the huge coat closet just beyond the water feature. It is much roomier than our current closet and will have a separate entrance and exit to help make social distancing easier. To the right of the lobby is a new client orientation room that will also contain materials from our current resource room. It is a bright and welcoming space. Just beyond the client orientation room will be Dr. Riley's office. Upon entering InMotion, to the left is a reception area where clients will be greeted by our wonderful volunteer receptionist, register for classes, or simply just say hello. Beyond that area will be our administrative suite where our staff will have their offices. Okay, so let's get to the really good stuff. As we pass down the hallway on the way to the cafe, you will see that we were listening. When we asked clients what features they would like to see in the new building, a family restroom was high on the list. Well, strategically placed in the hallway, the family restroom will allow clients and care partners who need some extra assistance to have their privacy that was lacking in our Galaxy space. We have now arrived at the all-important cafe, the hub of the InMotion community, a place where clients and care partners will have the opportunity to gather informally. Community is such an important component of the InMotion, and that has made its programs and services so effective. Finding ways to support the sense of community that our InMotion family feels when they're in our space was really important to all of us, as we think the cafe space will meet those needs in a great way. Luckily, I have a few renderings to share with you as well. To the right of the cafe is the Healing Arts Studio. This bright and calming open space is much larger than our current Mount Sinai room and will be a great place for mindful movement, Tai Chi, singing, drumming, and art. With this space, we are looking forward to being able to include care partners in classes once again and eliminating the class waitlist. With an enlarged store space for equipment and state-of-the-art sound system, this space will be a great area for coaches and clients alike. Directly across from the Healing Arts Studio and beyond the cafe is our cycling studio. Our goal is to bring cycling back on site, something we're not able to do in our Galaxy space. While we are still in the midst of fundraising efforts to purchase the exercise bikes, we are looking forward to being able to expand our cycling program in this enlarged and comfortable space here in the new building. As we continue down the hallway, we are now at the back of InMotion in a very large space, a space that has dedicated boxing area as well as space for ATP. Dividing ATP from InMotion space, there will be upgraded men's and women's locker rooms and restrooms. At the far end of ATP space is the Movement Lab, where we will conduct our assessments as well as collaborate with other researchers who share our commitment to Parkinson's wellness. Ben and I and the rest of the coaches will have our offices adjacent to the Movement Lab. Moving down the hallway, let's take an impressive, better everyday tour of the lab. This space, over 3 times larger than our current Mount Sinai room, will be used for all 4 levels of our BED, plus class symposiums and community lectures. With a state-of-the-art audio and visual system, this space will be a wonderful place for community-based wellness programs of all kinds. Our clients are going to love this area. Well, here we are, back at the lobby. What do you think? Pretty special, and I didn't even get to show you everything. Before I sign off, I want to tell you just a few more things about the new building. As you can see, renovations are still underway, but we can expect them to be completed later this month. Once furniture and equipment are moved in sometime in October, and depending on where we're at with COVID-19, we're looking forward to opening our doors in the new building in early to mid-November. As Ben and Kathy mentioned in the recent town hall meeting, it is likely that we'll be doing a mix of on-site and Zoom classes even once the building is open. So thanks for joining me on the tour of the new building. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.
When InMotion opened its doors in 2015, little did our founders, Alan Goldberg, Lee Handel, Karen Jaffe, David Riley, and Ben Rossi, imagine that 5 years later, we'd serve more than 1,100 people with Parkinson's disease and their care partners, be poised to move into an enlarged space, make our programs available to audiences in the Cleveland area and beyond, and have our integrated, holistic approach validated in a peer-reviewed journal. What a great ride it's been, and it's only going to get better. InMotion is unlike any other community-based wellness program for people with Parkinson's disease in the world, and it's right here in Cleveland, Ohio. One of the things that makes us so unique is our integrated approach to programming. To tell us a little bit more about that approach, here's co-founder and Chief Program Officer Ben Rossi.
On behalf of the founders, the late Alan Goldberg, the late Lee Handel, Dr. Karen Jaffe, Dr. David Riley, and myself, Ben Rossi, we'd like to personally thank you so much for your participation in the 4th annual Pals in Motion event. InMotion has come a long way from an unbelievable vision. We never knew where it would go. We knew that there were 35,000 people in Northeast Ohio that have been diagnosed with PD, and we knew there was a need for what we wanted to offer: education, support, and of course physical wellness for those affected with Parkinson's and their families. What we did in the past 5 years is remarkable. We've not only captured an audience of 1,200 plus participants at InMotion, but captured an amazing data which we were able to show in a poster presentation in Japan last year at the World Parkinson Congress, and now we've published those results in a peer-reviewed journal, the topics of geriatric rehabilitation, this past month in August. With COVID-19 setting in, it really set us in a position to where we knew we were going strong. We were doing amazing things on site, but when it slammed the door on us, what were we supposed to do? We knew that Parkinson's never stops. This disease does not stop, and we needed to take stand as coaches, as a staff, as a board, and everybody, and figure out a solution to bringing fitness to you at home, and to be able to keep pushing hard and striving to get better every day. And we did that. We've seen almost 11,000 participants virtually, whether on our website through videos or online through Zoom. And we are just beyond grateful, thankful, and so impressed by all of the people and all of our participants at InMotion. What a family we have. The better everyday mentality, the good, better, best. We don't ever let it rest, and that's what it's all about. That's who InMotion is. The future for InMotion is strong. We have our new 20,000 square foot facility that we're about 8 weeks away from being completed. The renovation is gorgeous. The space is huge. Our classes are going to be amazing. The rollout looks interesting. We're going to start small. We're going to start slowly. We're going to be safe about it. We're going to keep things virtual. We're going to do some work online and on site in the facility. We'll figure it out, as we always do, because that's the way InMotion is. We never stop. We always strive for more, and we do it to get better every day as a family. So thank you again, personally, and on behalf of all the founders, InMotion staff, and InMotion board, for participating in our event today to help keep our services free of charge. You're all amazing. You mean the world to us. Keep up the good work.